Grab your matcha, pull up your group chat, and brace yourself, because I'm about to take you on a no-filter, gossip-fueled ride through the circus that was Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's fairy tale romance. And let's be real for a second. We wanted to believe in it. The glitter, the stadiums, the NFL TikTok girlies losing their minds like it was the second coming. But now, in the cold, unfiltered light of morning after TikToks and deleted Instagram stories, we got questions. And if you look back, really look back, it's clear the red flags were there, screaming, waving their little Swiftie friendship bracelets in distress. But we ignored them, because we wanted a love story. What we got? A masterclass in PR-fueled delusion with a splash of toxic masculinity and a side of emotional unavailability. So let's rewind the tape, because hindsight is 20/20 and Taylor's love life is our Roman Empire.
I feel like Travis is a narcissist.
First off, can we please talk about how this whole fever dream of a saga started not with a cute DM, not with a mutual friend sliding into the mix, not even a backstage pass or a stealthy VIP lounge selfie, but with a podcast? Yes, a podcast. A whole relationship kick-started because Travis Kelce, NFL superstar and self-proclaimed Swiftie, got all up in his feelings over not being able to hand Taylor Swift a friendship bracelet at her own concert. And he didn't just feel a little awkward or embarrassed about it like a normal person. Nope, he went on his podcast and straight up whined about it, like, "I was a little butthurt," he said. And the internet? Oh, the internet melted. Full swoon, hearts everywhere, TikToks being made, Stan accounts working overtime. Everyone acted like this was the most romantic declaration since Mr. Darcy's awkward love confession. But let's be real for a second. What? Since when did manifesting your celeb crush via a sports podcast become a viable dating strategy? Like, are we all just out here casting love spells through Apple Podcasts now? Red flag number one, this entire thing is textbook parasocial chaos. This wasn't a meet cute, it was a meet calculated. Let's not forget how weird it is to basically pine for someone in front of a microphone knowing millions will hear you and, oh yeah, possibly she will too. That's not romance, that's marketing. Imagine building a relationship on vibes curated for audience engagement. Imagine laying your foundation with PR press releases and fan-fueled fantasies. It's like trying to build a sandcastle on a Tumblr fanfic from 2015. This relationship? It didn't start with love. It started with a podcast segment, an algorithm, and a very thirsty football player trying to shoot a shot with the most famous woman in the world using friendship bracelets as bait. This wasn't love at first sight. It was clout at first listen. And honestly, I'm just saying what we're all thinking. If this is modern romance, then we're all doomed to fall in love with people who follow us back on Spotify. And when they did finally link up, the media went feral. I mean, even CNN was covering it like it was a geopolitical crisis. But let's not forget how Travis, mere days after the alleged first date, was already doing interviews where he said, "I've never dated anyone with that kind of aura." Aura? You mean global brand. What he meant was, "I've never dated anyone who could single-handedly cause my jersey sales to spike by 400%. And this man started doing Super Bowl interviews about Taylor like he was a contestant on The Bachelorette. Red flag number two, when a man uses your name like it's a lottery ticket, that's not a boyfriend, that's a business partner. Then there was that whole Chiefs Kingdom princess phase. Oh Lord, if I had $1 every time Taylor did that strained smile in the VIP box while pretending she understood the rules of football, I'd have enough money to buy a ticket to the Eras Tour and a soft pretzel. The way she tried to make football girly aesthetic happen. No. She was out there in $5,000 Stella McCartney coats looking like she was about to sell artisanal pumpkin spice lattes at a Renaissance fair. And don't get me started on the camera pans. The NFL basically rebranded itself as the Taylor Swift Network. Red flag number three. When your boyfriend's entire personality becomes Taylor Swift's boyfriend, the man has entered his peak accessory era, and that never ends well. But the real tea? The way Travis talked about other women in old podcast episodes. I mean, did we just collectively forget that this man once said he wouldn't date a girl who didn't suck toes? Literal words from his mouth. And yet here we were defending his every move like he was Mr. Darcy with a fade. This was not, "You belong with me." This was, "You belong with someone who has Wi-Fi and reads the room." Red flag number 4. When your boyfriend's dating history sounds like a deleted scene from Jersey Shore, maybe don't bring him home to meet Andrea Swift. And can we please unpack the family dynamics for a second? I don't want to be rude, but Travis's mom, Mama Kelsey, was loving the attention just a little too much. One minute she's in the stands with Taylor, smiling like she just won the mother-in-law Powerball. The next minute, she's on Today being asked about Taylor like she's royalty. Meanwhile, Taylor's parents? Nowhere to be seen. I'm not saying they were suspicious, but if Tree Payne starts blinking in Morse code during interviews, I won't be shocked. Red flag number 5. When your in-laws are already picking out matching jerseys before your third date, you're not in a relationship, you're in a branding deal. And let's talk about timing. Taylor just happened to fall in love again in the middle of an album cycle and world tour? How convenient. And Travis just happened to be peaking in NFL popularity right when his podcast needed a boost? The synergy was so tight, it smelled like a Netflix documentary in the making. Red flag number 6. When your relationship has better marketing than your album rollout, it's not a love story, it's a PR strategy. Somewhere, Kris Jenner is taking notes and whispering, "Bravo." Now, I know y'all will come for me for this one, but we have to talk about the body language. Remember that one paparazzi shot of them holding hands, where it looked like Travis was dragging a mannequin through the streets of NYC? She looked like she was being escorted to the guillotine. No eye contact, no smiles. It gave blink twice if you're under contractual obligation. Red flag number 7. When your couple photos have the emotional intimacy of two co-workers at a team-building seminar, something ain't right. Oh, and how could I forget red flag number 8? The silence. The eerie, bone-chilling silence when things started going south. One minute, they were all over each other, appearing in SNL cameos and WAG TikToks. The next, poof. No more joint appearances, no subtle Instagram likes. It was like Taylor slipped into a witness protection program. And Travis? He was suddenly focusing on football. That's PR speak for we're broken up, but still milking the press cycle like it's almond milk in LA. Anyone else remember when Calvin Harris did the same thing and then bam, we got "Is this what you came for?" and receipts? Yeah, patterns. We see them. Then there was the Super Bowl. Oh, the Super Bowl. Taylor flying back from Tokyo like she was on a diplomatic mission, running to the field in stilettos like a Hallmark movie heroine. But go back and watch the footage. Travis barely even sees her at first. That hug? Stiff. That kiss? Perfunctory. It wasn't giving passion, it was giving "we're still doing this"? Red flag number 9. When your man wins the biggest game of his career and looks more excited to high-five his teammates than kiss you, it's time to pack your bags and go write 1989. And finally, red flag number 10, the post-breakup spin. You know the breakup happened when Demois starts posting allegedly tea, and page 6 suddenly leaks they're on a break but still have respect. That's celebrity speak for irreconcilable differences caused by ego, schedules, and the fact that one of us thought this was a rom-com and the other thought it was a brand collab. The moment Travis said in a podcast he wasn't into drama and Taylor released a cryptic TikTok montage of the Archer with a caption about finding herself again, it was clear the ship had sunk, and we were all too busy dancing to the soundtrack to notice. So yeah, maybe we wanted this one to work. Maybe we were just tired of the sad girl anthems and wanted a touchdown instead of a tear-stained guitar solo. But at the end of the day, no amount of stadium kisses or matching bracelets can fix the fact that sometimes even the most glitter-drenched love stories are built on nothing but hype, hormones, and good lighting. And in case you're wondering, Taylor's already moved on, probably journaling with a glass of wine and plotting her next 3 albums, each more passive-aggressive than the last. And Travis? He's probably back on that podcast talking about how he learned a lot and would still be open to love, just not with anyone who doesn't know how to run a slant route and make gluten-free cookies. As for us, we'll always have the TikToks, the memes, the absolute drama of it all, and the very important reminder that no matter how cute a man looks in a jersey, if he starts the relationship with a podcast thirst trap, you better run like you're trying to get out of Reputation Tour traffic, because even love stories have B-sides. And this one ended exactly the way it started, with us watching, guessing, speculating, and ultimately saying, we knew it. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.